The Marley Warrior Unit stands as the most powerful group due to their control over Titan powers, rigorous training, and strategic importance in Marley's global military operations. The Warrior Unit is a group of soldiers from Marley who have the power to transform into powerful Titans. These warriors are chosen from the Eldians, the only ones capable of becoming Titans, and are trained from a young age to be strong, obedient soldiers who follow orders without question. The Warrior Unit was created by the Marley government to utilize Titan powers in battle, spy on enemies, and undertake dangerous missions. Their main job is to fight for Marley and take control of Paradise Island to capture the founding Titan. Warriors wear special red armbands to signify they've inherited a Titan power, while those still training wear yellow armbands. Famous members include Reiner Brown, Armor Titan, Annie Leonhardt, Female Titan, Bertold Hoover, Colossus Titan, and Peakfinger, Cart Titan. These warriors are sent on critical missions such as the Paradise Island operation to capture the founding Titan. The warriors' training is grueling, and many struggle with their roles and morality. To become a warrior, Eldians must be selected from a group of young candidates who train hard to prove they are strong enough to inherit one of the 7 Titan powers Marley controls. These powers are passed down to the best candidates. But there's a catch. The inheritor only lives for 13 years. So every 13 years, the Titan power must be passed on to a new candidate. Some like Zeke Yerger, Beast Titan, were forced into the program by their parents, while others, like Reiner, initially believed in Marley's cause. The warriors have a tense relationship with Marley's leaders, expected to follow orders without question. Failure often leads to punishment or death. Despite this, some like Reiner grow conflicted about their missions, especially after witnessing Marley's cruelty and the suffering of the Eldian people. In the story, the warriors infiltrate Paradise Island to retrieve the founding Titan, but their plans unravel and loyalty begins to waver. Over time, some begin to question their loyalty to Marley, seeing the Marleyan government's oppression firsthand. The warrior unit plays a pivotal role in the conflict between Marley and Paradise, showcasing their immense power through their Titan abilities, which give them a significant edge in battle and strategy. Their ability to transform into Titans, combined with Marley's military resources, makes them the most formidable group in terms of raw power and strategic influence. Jaegerists rank second due to their control over the founding Titan's power through Eren Yeager and their eventual dominance over Parady's military operations and leadership. The Jaegerists were a group of soldiers and civilians from Paradise Island who fiercely believed in Eren Yeager, naming themselves after him Jaegerists. Their initial goal was to help Eren meet his brother Zeke Yeager to activate the founding Titan's power. With this power, Eren initiated the Rumbling, unleashing colossal Titans. The Rumbling crushed most of the world, a plan the Jaegerists supported, believing it was the only way to secure peace for Paradis. The Jaegerists distrusted Paradis' old leaders, eventually taking over the military by force. Their new plan was to establish the new Eldian Empire where Eldians could be safe and dominant. Though some began to believe Eldians were superior to others, causing friction with former allies, their leader Flock Forster enforced strict rules and used violence to achieve their goals, including distributing poisoned wine, planting bombs, and threatening dissenters. While they followed Eren, some felt the Jaegerists went too far and lost purpose. In the final battle, the Jaegerists clashed with Eren's old friends, who sought to stop the Rumbling. Many Jaegerists were defeated, and Flock was killed. After Eren's death, the remaining Jaegerists reorganized, forming a new army to protect Paradis from future threats, though their influence slowly began to decline afterward. Their access to the founding Titan's power during the Rumbling, combined with their control over Paradis' military, makes them a significant force. Though their power wanes after Eren's death, they remain notable. The Survey Corps ranks third due to their bravery, strategic ingenuity, and powerful individuals like Levi and Eren. Despite smaller numbers and high casualty rates, the Survey Corps is a group of courageous soldiers in attack on Titan. Tasked with protecting humanity and learning about Titans, they are also known as Scouts. They venture outside the walls to fight Titans and explore the world beyond known human territories. They're known for being strong, smart, and fearless, using omnidirectional mobility ODM gear to maneuver like superheroes, enabling them to engage Titans up close. Despite the danger, many soldiers don't return. They persist, driven by hope symbolized by their emblem, the wings of freedom, representing their belief in a better world. They believe in a better future beyond the walls. Notable members include Eren Yeager, Mikasa Ackerman, Armin Arlert, Levi Ackerman, and Commander Erwin Smith. Levi, dubbed humanity's strongest soldier, is cool and serious. Armin later becomes a leader due to his intelligence, empathy, and desire to end conflict peacefully. The Survey Corps uncovers major secrets such as Titans being former humans and the existence of an outside world, leading to conflicts with new enemies like the Marleyans. Their smaller size and high-risk missions limit raw power, but their discoveries and leadership make them influential beyond their military strength. After the final final battle, the Survey Corps merges with other military groups into a unified army under the Jaegerists, reducing their independent power. The anti-Marleyan volunteers rank fourth due to strategic contributions and technological support to Parades, though they lack the raw power of Titan-wielding groups overall. These volunteers were former Marleyan military members who secretly opposed Marley's oppression, particularly its treatment of Eldians. Initially hopeless against Marley's might, their outlook changed after meeting Zeke Yeager, an Eldian working with Marley, who had a secret plan to undermine Marley from within, gaining key allies. After Zeke saved many in battle, the volunteers followed him. With Yelena, their leader, idolizing Zeke as a godlike figure, the volunteers believed Eldians didn't deserve global hatred and sought freedom for all nations under Marley's control. They aided Parades by supplying Marleyan weapons and advanced technology. And they participated in key missions like the Survey Corps' attack on Marley's Liberio City. Yelena even trapped some of Marley's Titan warriors to underground. However, their alliance faltered when Eren initiated the rumbling, leaving them shocked and betrayed. The Jaegerists distrusted them, jailing or executing some volunteers harshly afterward. While their technological and strategic support was crucial, their lack of direct combat power and eventual betrayal by the Jaegerists limit their overall strength. The Eldian Restorationists rank fifth due to their ideological influence and historical significance, though they lacked direct military power and were crushed early by Marley. This secret group of Eldians in Marley's Liberio zone believed Marley falsified Eldian history, asserting that Eldians were once a great nation called Eldia. Using Titans to help the world, they aimed to restore Eldia, marked by a scar in the shape of an X to show loyalty. They were supported by a Marleyan spy, the Owl, Eren Kruger, who provided money, weapons, and historical books. Key members included Grisha Yeager, who joined after his sister's death by Marleyan soldiers, and his wife, Dana Fritz, a royal. They planned for their son Zeke to become a warrior. Zeke was supposed to betray Marley, but at age 7, he informed on them to protect himself and his grandparents, leading to the group's arrest. Most were turned into mindless Titans on Parades as punishment. Grisha, saved by the Owl, was tasked with finding the founding Titan on Parades. Grisha passed his mission to Eren years later. Zeke later claimed to be a restorationist, but pursued a different goal, using the founding Titan to sterilize Eldians, ending Titans, a plan diverging from the group's vision. The restorationists' influence lies in inspiring Eren, but they lacked lasting power. The Garrison Regiment ranks 6th as their large numbers are offset by inconsistent training and an initial lack of seriousness. The Garrison, the largest group, protects the walls, repairs them, watches for danger, and fights Titans during attacks. They also defend against foreign threats and maintain public order. With around 30,000 soldiers, only about 10,000 are combat trained. They use cannons, rifles, and ODM gear to combat Titans and maintain order during crises. Initially, many Garrison soldiers relaxed, joining to avoid harder work, with some drinking on duty. After breaches, they became more disciplined and serious. After Titans breached Wall Maria, they became more focused, leading the mission to retake Trost District, their first major victory. They also fought during Rodriguez's Titan attack. During Titan assaults, the Garrison employs a tiered strategy dividing soldiers into Vanguard, Middle Guard, and Rear Guard defense formations. The Vanguard slows Titans, the Middle Guard engages survivors, and the Rear Guard, composed of the best soldiers, protects evacuees and gates. If walls are breached, they evacuate civilians and seal off areas, sometimes collaborating with the Survey Corps. After the final battle, they merged under Jaegerists. Their large numbers are an asset, but inconsistent discipline and reliance on defensive roles limit their power. The Military Police Brigade ranks last due to corruption, lack of combat readiness, and limited impact in major battles. The military police protect people inside the walls, away from Titan threats. They're supposed to be the best, with only the top 10 trainees from Army training allowed to join, attracting many for good pay, safety, and no Titan combat. Their duties include guarding the king, managing taxes and land, and maintaining order in inner cities as police officers. However, many are lazy and corrupt, prioritizing fun, drinking, and games over duty. Often taking money and food from citizens, they anger the populace. Secret groups within the military police like the 1st Interior Squad and Anti-Personnel Squad operate outside normal rules, conducting covert and often brutal missions. Notable leader Kenny Ackerman was strong and dangerous, yet the military police often fail in real danger, unprepared for events like Titan attacks or Eren and Annie's city battle. Their corruption and lack of combat effectiveness make them the least powerful among the major military factions in the series.